understanding operating system configurations. Control panel. We have a few options over here, and we have to understand how we can configure some basic options when it comes to Windows 10. We go back to our virtual machine. And when it comes to Windows 10, and it was very similar in Windows 8 as well, it's not only about control panel, there are also settings as well. I recommend you know both options, and in most cases you can get more than one solution. So if you want to change, let's say, your IP address, you can take 2 or 3 approaches, and for your exam I recommend you know more than one way to execute a task, to complete a task. So we start with Windows 10, we have it over here, and now of course you can see ask me anything, and yes, you can ask Windows to show you whatever you want. So I can say, could you be so nice and show me control panel? And Windows will show you. Here we go. We have control panel. And we can open it and see what's inside. I said control panel was not the only way. Yes, because there are settings as well. Okay, we go to start, and here when we scroll down, here we go. We can see settings. Okay. And you will see it's a bit different because control panel has been in Windows for ages now. If you remember, let's say XP or Windows Vista, Windows 7, it's exactly the same. Of course, they've added a few options, but Windows settings is a new option. It was introduced in Windows 8, but now it's a bit different. The easiest way is to play with both screens at the same time. So when we go for system over here, when it comes to Windows settings, try and find similar options in control panel to make sure that you know how to configure everything using PC settings, computer settings, and control panel. When it comes to control panel, it's divided into 8 main sections. You can see system and security, network and internet, hardware, programs, user accounts, appearance, clock, and ease of use. The most important thing for us is system and security. Here is what we want to, this is what we want to focus on and show a few really important options. Of course, today when you think about the internet, and if you want to access the internet, it is all about security. It makes sense to know what Windows can do to help you. And of course we have Windows Defender Firewall, so Windows can protect your PC. Yes, it doesn't mean that you don't need an antivirus application on your PC now. Please make sure that you buy one anyway, or install a free version of, let's say, Kaspersky. I'm not sure if you know that, but Kaspersky is available for free now. So it's been my favorite application for years, and now you can get it for free as well. But don't use Windows Defender only. It is good, but it is not good enough if you want to make sure that your PC is okay and stays away from malware and viruses. A very important option is power options, because this is what you see and use if you have a laptop. Of course, if you have a desktop PC, you can change all these options here as well, but it is especially important if you have a mobile device like a laptop. We go for change plan settings, and here we go for change advanced power options because we want to tweak more than one option. And you can see a really long list of options that we can go for. One tip which is really important: please make sure that when you go for wireless or disk options, please note that it says turn off hard disk after 20 minutes. Sometimes it might be a problem if you want to use your laptop 24/7. Sometimes Windows might be confused and turn off something that you don't really want. The same applies to wireless settings. Please make sure that there are no special power options over here, like power saving mode, which might, here we go. Okay, so you want to have maximum performance. Of course, if you have a mobile device, sometimes you say, well, Well, for me, it's more important to stay online for 10 hours. That's fine, but your wireless might be very, very slow. So this is where you can tweak all these options. We will continue in our next lecture. I'm pretty sure you know what your homework will be. Yes, please make sure that you go to Windows settings and control panel in Windows 10 and see what's in there. We'll continue and talk a little more about Windows settings and options in our next lecture.